How's it going? How's the first half of the season going?
Look at the championship. It's getting better and better. We do roll the car off the truck a lot better, and the last 4 weekends we've been knocking on the door of top 10s, just not been able to get that final pit stop or final stint right. Which, it's a shame not to put the whole weekend together, but Indy 500, if you take away the penalty, it was a great result. Detroit, we had the wheel gun in the final pit stop. Gateway just didn't get everything right to let that strategy work, and that's part of the growing pains on that side. And Road America, I think the whole weekend was pretty strong. We just were a bit slow in that final pit stop and put us on the back foot when we came out behind cars that we shouldn't have came out behind.
But it feels like the team is starting to put the pieces together a little easier.
Honestly, the whole weekend, the last 4 weekends has been really, really strong. Just the crucial time when we needed it, we just didn't quite get it right on that last stint. But it's been a solid progression since the start of the season, and we really are midfield, banging on the edge of top 10s, and I think just continue that and it will come season.
Do you personally feel like you've been instrumental in helping get everything organized?
Of course, I think we're all part of it. We've all chipped away at getting things in the right direction. Whether or not anything I did directly impacted it, I think it's just a group effort that slowly are getting it there, and I feel a lot better with the car than I did the first couple of races. It was almost so out the window you don't really know what to say other than it doesn't feel right here. But we really worked on it, and I think since Barber it's been a really nice car to work on and fine tune.
You mentioned about the earlier part of the year with things going on, this and that. It's the frustration level. You knew it was going to be a struggle with a first-time team, but was it going to be as what you expect? Is it what you expected, or how do you feel like? Have they progressed better than what you maybe might have thought before the season?
I think to sum it up, yeah, it's probably a good way, but it's different. Like some things I expected to happen, which didn't quite happen the way we did. I think Indy was a lot easier than expected, I think, as a team, which was one thing that we were going to be, a lot of people were critical of right before we were going there. And Gateway, same thing, the car was really good off the truck, and I think we needed to work on our street course car and road course car the most. So it's kind of issues that you'd expect, but in opposite ways. And then, we just, it's one of those things, you discover areas that weren't right later on, and like I said, when we got to Barber, we kind of had figured out where we were going wrong, and whether it was fundamentally or something small, and now it's just fine tuning. And like I said, it's the whole weekend apart from maybe the final pit stop. It's just the only thing we need to put together, and then we have 4 solid weekends.
If you could point to one thing that the team has improved the most on this year, what would it be and why?
Honestly, I would say the car, just because our starting points were not correct, and we just needed to chip away at it and find out why. I think, from there we just settled into something which is good, and then as a team I think you just need to, whether it's move people or work with it to find everyone's right positions, and I think we've been developing that as well.
Any expectations for this weekend, or do you need to get in the car first and see how it is?
I think the same as Road America. We'll be able to be on the edge of the Fast 12, get it right, go in and see where we can go from there. I think we had the pace for the Fast 6 in Road America, so if I can follow on from that, that'd be great. Then we need to work on the race pace, that's all.
Wildly different tracks between the two as far as length and background and all that. Is anything transferred for you all, or is it?
New surface. I think I haven't driven here with a new surface, so hopefully high grip and continues off of what Road America kind of is. I liked this track the first time I came here and had a good race. Until I think a mechanical issue, but it's a cool track, and one that I think with the extra 10 laps we have this year, the strategy should be a bit more crucial. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Kevin Nix with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.